What do we have here? So you lied to me? Or perhaps you changed your minds? Never mind. I am not so cruel as to interrogate you over this matter now. But I do have one question for you. Can you really trust these spirits? If you don't know the answer, then allow me to provide it for you. Just as I have a mission, so too did you. At least when you were still Mila.
Muzet, must you really tell her this?
My, you willingly participated, and yet now you wish to pretend it never happened?
No one said that.
My primary mission was the eradication of Exodus. And as for Mila, she was Lord Maxwell's bait to lure Exodus into the open. He realized that Exodus had designs to take his life. So he made you believe you were Maxwell in the flesh. And right on cue, Exodus threw all of its resources into killing you. Do you see where I'm going with this?
That's enough already.
Your mission, the one you felt so obligated to fulfill as Maxwell, it was a lie. A fabrication, to be more accurate. You were never Maxwell. And furthermore, the four great spirits here were under Lord Maxwell's orders. They raised you, a human girl forged in the crucible of the elements, as Maxwell. They brainwashed you into accepting your mission, Mila. You were abandoned by Maxwell from the very start, and your trusted four have been using you from the beginning.
She speaks the truth. All of us have been lying to you.
That is why we plucked your soul free, just as it was undergoing purification.
We betrayed our very master, Lord Maxwell himself, for you. Though I suppose that gesture rings hollow now.
Indeed it does.
But Muzet, Mila wished for us to live on.
She kinda grew on us, you know? Betraying her again just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
We refuse your offer of reincarnation. We are staying right here.
What? I have a mission. Without it, my life has no meaning. I must complete it. I cannot allow you to live. I won't accept any apology. Death knell. Goodbye. Death knell. How dare you! Death knell! How dare you! Sharpen roots! Goodbye! Sharpen roots! Goodbye! Farewell! Sharpened whip! Die! I won't Goodbye! horizon. Goodbye! Enough! Sharpened whip! Death now! Sharpened roots! Death now! How dare you! That's enough! Enough! I'll rip you apart. Sickle of flame, beckon the living visitor! All shall be purged! Eternity calls upon you! Your fatal prison awaits! Event Horizon! Sharpen roots! Time to die! How dare you! Stun blitz! I'll rip you apart. Fall through eternity into the dark abyss. Gravity well! Farewell! What? Sharpened whip! Die! Sharpened roots! Sharpened roots! Sharpened roots! Sharpened roots! Stun blitz! Enough! I'll rip you apart. Light of the horizon, sunburst! Diffusional drive! Sharpen roots! Sharpen roots! Stun blitz! Stun blitz! I can't move! Sunburst! Spire throw! I'll rip you apart. Spire throw! Let the ground beneath dance to my command. Rock waltz! Diffusional drop! Sharpen whip! Sharpen whip! Death now! Sharpen roots! Death now! How dare you! Sharpen roots! Stun blitz! Spire throw! Sharpen whip! That's enough! Death now! I'll rip you apart. All shall be purged! Eternity calls upon you! Your fatal prison awaits! Event Horizon! Fools! Die! I will... How dare you! Okay!
That was very close. Am I stronger?
Why? Why do you disobey your master?
'Cause I want Mila back with us. She cared about me, so I care about her. Simple.
We do not know if Mila will regain her memory. Most likely she never will. But even so, to us, she is still Mila.
It is not the past we spent together that truly matters. We have realized that much.
In other words, the most important thing to you is not the past, but rather...
Stop right there. Sheesh, you were about to say the oldest cliche in the book.
We don't want to die just 'cause we know too much.
Then why didn't you run?
Funny thing, we were fine with dying if it was for her.
We shall decide what we do from now on.
We shall follow our own hearts when choosing whether to obey or disobey our master's orders.
You think so too, right?
But memories are gone forever when they're erased. She will never be Mila again. Tell me I speak the truth.
Behold, the specter of Lord Maxwell, hegemon of the spirit world.
Do not be afraid. The Spectre is nothing more than concentrated consciousness. Its sole purpose is to purify the souls of the dead.
The answer to your question is negative. This ball of light contains a soul's former information. It is a miraculous art, able to restore memory and personality.
What? Lord Maxwell! Why was I never informed of this?
This isn't good. Lord Maxwell's gonna sense that we're here. Huh? He's not answering.
Why? Why have you stopped responding? How long must I wait until you answer me?
I do not know why, but it appears her communication with Maxwell has been cut off.
No! Why is this happening?
Hey, wait!
Calm yourself, Sylph.
We have more pressing concerns.
In the end, we did what we came to do. We have found a way to restore Mila's memory.
Carry this light to the summit of the Neokera Holomont.
Let's go to the summit of the Neokera Holomont. If we use the light we acquired, your memories should return.
Are you getting tired?
A little bit. Yeah, things aren't the same as they used to be.
Hey, Elise, can we borrow Tipo for a sec? Huh? Give Tipo a squeeze. You'll feel better.
Oh, this does feel good. Just the right amount of resistance. I could do this all day.
No, stop! I can't take any more!
All the stress is drained through my fingers.
I know, right? It's crazy addictive. Oh no! He's gonna get all stretched out!
I feel so violated.
What's going on?
Ah! Somebody help! This is terrible!
And unfortunately not surprising. Olympian soldiers are popping up in cities across Riza Maxia.
Because Gillen's gone now?
That's part of it, no doubt. But on top of that...
Stay back, you hear me? Don't make me hurt you! He's terrified. It's Muzet, isn't it?
She's been swatting them like flies.
Stop!
Don't mess with me!
I'll accompany you.
Am I too strong?
Just the strongest?
Freeze! All of you!
So you survived after all.
Gaius!
Throw him in a cell. These people are with me.
Stop it! Let me go!
Come quietly, or else...
All of Olympius will die at this rate! What did we do to deserve this? Gillen said the same thing.
Wow, Gaius, when did you start ordering around Rashagal troops?
Everyone in Rashagal succumbed to terror and panic after Noctigal's death. I led them from the chaos.
Wow, that's some trick!
What exactly are you doing here in Fenmont?
We are working with the Rashagal military to salvage the Lance of Kresnik from the bottom of the ocean.
Why? What do you want with the lance now?
Exodus may be gone, but it's unlikely they've abandoned their otherworld reactor plan. I will put a stop to it. And you? What of your plans?
We want to talk with Muzet.
Why come find me?
We heard you've been fighting her, so we figured you might know something.
Your Highness, we're ready to set sail.
Good. Come to the Sea Haven.
How come?
Come with me, and you may get your chance to see Muzet.
We should join him.
Okay.
When I see the lights in Fenmont, I can't help but miss how bright Laurent is.
I know exactly what you mean.
I can't believe how cool Gaius is. He's got soldiers from both Azul and Rashagal heeding his every word.
That is pretty impressive. But Leia, you need to watch your tone around him. You're way too casual.
I was legitimately afraid for your life.
Oops. I guess my excitement got the better of me. You think Gaius was pissed?
Who knows? He never shows any emotion.
A man in charge of two nations probably doesn't care about such trifles. Probably.
Yeah, I thought so. It's no biggie.
But try not to get carried away next time, okay?
Indeed. Push a man like that too far, and you'll be dead before you see the sword leave his sheath.
Yeah, next time I'll keep a lid on it.
Are we really gonna see Muzet?
She's scary, but if we all stay together, we'll be okay. This place is perpetually night. I bet it must be way more exciting living here.
That's just your imagination running away with you.
I wonder what school's like.
I bet you want to go to school too, huh? Don't worry. As soon as we find a nice, safe place for you to live, you can start going.
I don't want to go.
Oh? May I ask why?
Because if I bring Tipo to school, won't they get mad at me?
You needn't worry about that. I'll ask them to let Tipo go too.
I can go too?
Sure. Leia used to take dogs and cats to school with her.
Then I do want to go.
Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I hope we'll be able to send Elise to school soon.
Indeed. And I'd like to see you continue your education as well. Mark my words, Jude. One of these days, life will return to normal.
Yeah, I guess it will.
What's up?
Coming back to Fenmont like this makes me miss my old medical school.
Then why not drop by?
You don't mind?
Nah. You must have really loved it there if you miss it this much. I guess becoming a doctor really is your calling.
Mr. Eldon?
Dr. Jude! Hey, good news. You're in the clear now. Between Gillen's betrayal and the Exodus situation, no one cares about your charges anymore. When everything calms down, they may want you to come in and answer some questions, but it won't be a big deal.
But there are still wanted posters everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We haven't had time to take them down yet.
Well, that's still great news. Right, Jude?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you, Doc. What happened to that tall guy who was with you before? You know, the one who knocked me down on the pier.
You mean Alvin? He's... well...
I knew that had to be Alvin.
You know him?
Not personally, but my wife and I used to be close to the woman he lived with. Her name was Mink.
Mink?
She's a real beauty. She wears glasses and always carries a book around. You don't know her?
Do you mean Pressa?
Maybe. I'm sure Mink wasn't her real name. That's why I wanted to talk to Alvin, you see. To make sure he knew her real identity.
What do you mean?
We received some intel that said she was actually a spy. One of the rats.
What's that?
They're spies from one of the Azul clans.
Exactly. Mink made friends with a lot of Rashigal nobles and military officers and pumped them for secrets. If you see Alvin, could you tell him that? I think he has a right to know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for my appointment.
What should we do?
I don't know.
If it's something Pressa didn't want him to know, then I don't think we should tell him. I mean, if even Alvin couldn't figure it out, she must have really wanted that secret kept.
That's true. Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I guess we can keep her secret.
Dr. Jude, I didn't know you were back. I couldn't believe it when I heard that the military was after you. Oh gosh, where do I even begin?
Take a deep breath, Prin. It's okay. Although, to be honest...
With this harmonica grass, Prin can heal the—
Yeah!
Jude, what's this shiny snow?
It's petals falling from the lumen trees.
His Highness is already aboard. We will depart soon.
Excuse me.
I presume you wish to ask about Zhao.
Yes. Do you know why he protected me during the battle?
Perhaps he sought to make amends for his past crimes.
But he ended up dying as a result.
There are some who believe that nothing is more important than survival, but priorities change. Life starts to lose purpose when you've gone astray. Sometimes the only means to make amends for one's actions in life is to die.
understand.
Nor should you. You should focus instead on enjoying what you have.
How do I do that?
That's for you to find out. Zhao's greatest wish was for you to find happiness in life. Of that I am certain.
Okay, I'll find a way.
That will put Zhao at peace.
If I may.
Full of questions today, aren't we? Let me guess. Is it about His Highness?
What are Gaius's plans for Riza Maxia?
No doubt His Highness will one day unite this world. That should tell you what you want to know.
Thank you for your time.
What is it?
It's nothing. Shall we move onward?
I see. All that time, she was just bait.
That's why I want to meet the real Maxwell. To find out the truth.
He'd most likely reside in the spirit realm.
But does such a place even exist?
And even if it did, we have no means of getting there.
Indeed, it's little more than a legend. But we know for a fact that spirits exist. So it follows that they must reside somewhere. Likewise, a path to their realm must also exist.
Hey, what about Niakara? Don't they call that place the Village of the Spirits?
You have a point. It lies near a mountain known as the Holomont. Perhaps you might find a clue there.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's check it out.
Don't get too excited. This ship isn't turning around before we reach the lands of Kresnik.
Really? Come on, who cares about that stupid lance?
Gaius, earlier you spoke of stopping the Otherworld reactor plan. I suspect you're planning to invade Olympias using the Lance of Kresnik.
It is for the good of Riza Maxia.
Hold on. You would need massive amounts of mana to use the lance.
I understand. I do not wish to sacrifice humans or spirits.
Then maybe we don't have to use it.
The reality is, someone must.
Are you trying to finish what Mila started?
I never put it into that perspective. But inevitably, yes. That is what I'm doing. No one has ever made such a strong impression on me.
Then we also need to consider the fate of Olympias.
You're worried about them? At a time like this? They were willing to sacrifice every human and spirit life in Riza Maxia.
Why does one side have to suffer for the sake of the other? That doesn't sit well with me. It wouldn't sit well with her either. She would destroy the schism and save everyone. That's what I want to do.
I'm surprised to hear such words from you. Are you trying to repay her for what she's done for you?
Yes.
You've grown strong. Jude, join me and...
Your Highness, we've nearly arrived. The salvage operation needs your attention.
Very well.
Gaius?
Jude.
Yeah. After this, I bet that they'll rebuild the lance back at the laboratory.
So then, you were listening to me.
What's happening out there?
Incoming from the southeast! It's her!
Time to clean up. I'll slaughter every last one of you.
Muzet, stop this right now!
They live? I should have known better than to trust that rogue. I'll deal with him later. But first... someone cleaned up and rid the world of you.
It won't be easy!
Such confidence, despite the fact that your precious Mila is gone.
Things have changed. We want to know how this happened, and you'll be the one to tell us.
I'd love to see you cry.
Not yet!
Sharpen around! Whoa! I'll rip you apart. Fall through eternity into the dark abyss. Okay! Farewell! Don't worry.
Please provide support.
Farewell! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Not yet!
Whoa!
Let's do this!
Got it! Strike! I'm
That was really close!
We stopped her somehow.
She didn't seem like her usual self. Not yet.
I'm just getting started.
There's always room for improvement.
I feel much stronger. Phew. It's a good thing we didn't try tackling her on our own.
Muzet, why are you doing this?
Why? All I am doing is... All I'm trying to do is protect Riza Maxia, that's what!
I mean, how does what you're doing protect Riza Maxia?
How am I supposed to know?
So you are acting under order.
Please, you have to tell us. Where is Maxwell? We need to know.
What do you people want with Lord Maxwell?
So there is another Maxwell after all.
Muzet, this can't be what Maxwell really wants, can it? Of course it can! Lord Maxwell, is this not your divine will? Lord Maxwell, please! Command me to smite these humans! What is happening to her?
I do not know.
Wingo, come!
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
Gaius, no!
After His Highness! Send word to the Chimeriad!
Where are Gaius and Muzet?
You sure this is the right place?
What?
Why? What's the big idea, Featherneck?
Are you gonna tell us why you're doing this?
Because it's dangerous.
What is? Us?
No, Jude. You.
Why would you say that?
Having Jude meet Maxwell may impede on Gaius' progress. Is that what you believe?
You think I would get in Gaius' way?
Don't let them escape.
Now please come quietly. What?
Tipo! Pucker up! Ha!
Wait, really?
Now, let us find Gaius.
But where'd he go?
One place comes to mind.
The Neokara Holomont.
Yes, precisely.
Come on, guys. I wouldn't mind a heads up next time you plan a rescue. What? I'm not a mind reader.
I can't believe he turned on us! Stupid featherneck! He really caught us off guard. Why would he do that after he told me about Zhao?
When Wingle makes a decision like this, he's thinking only of King Gaius. He would do anything, and stop at nothing for the good of his king.
He must really look up to Gaius.
I think it's more complicated than that.
Gaius and Wingle aren't friends?
They are friends. They share the same ideals, and they walk the same path, which is what makes it so complex. They are close friends, and yet at the same time, fierce rivals.
What does that mean? I don't get it. Leia, do you understand? Not really. I guess it's like the dude version of being a catty schoolgirl.
That's surprisingly accurate, actually.